Hey guys, Samarpan this side. Hope you are doing well. Back with new tutorial video. In this video, we are going to see phone authentication in Flutter with Firebase in some simplest way. Without wasting more time, let's get started. So guys, I make a basic project in Flutter name as phoneauth, and under the library folder I make some config folder and services folder and file where I make some fields that are useful for if any of the Flutter project. You can make it hard coded as well, but for the easy of access I make it soft coded and easy to access, so it is totally upon your choice. Let's come to the important part of the project. Come to the prospect.yaml. Under the dependencies we have to install some packages. The first package we are going to use here is pin code fields. We use the latest version, and next package is important for initialize the Firebase app, so it is for the Firebase code. And next app is Firebase auth. This is used for any kind of authentication in Firebase. So after that we have to definitely run Flutter pubget. After running the Flutter pubget, we have to come to the Android app source main Android manifest.xml, and here in the Android manifest.xml, after that and above the application tab, we must use the internet permission, because when the app we made the APK or AAB, if that internet permission is not given, in debug mode it can work well, but in the production mode it will not work well. Okay, so don't forget to give the internet permission in Android manifest.xml. So guys, you have to come to the Firebase, that the URL console.firebase.google.com, and select your Google account from where you access that your project. Then add a new project here, give the project name, continue, enable, continue, default account, create project. So our project is completed. Click on the continue. Now we have to add the Android app here, so click on that Android. You have to first give the Android package name here, so we have to go to the our project, Android app source main Android manifest.xml. Just copy that com.tutorial.phoneauth, our app package name. Come here, paste it here. Click on the register apps. Just ignore that step, we will download it later. Now come to here, under the project build.gradle, just copy that thing and here we have to paste it here. So we can change the version as it is showing the latest version is present. After that, come to here, select the Kotlin. So here you can see plugins giving in that way, so we can give it another way as well. So let's come to our project, and here you can paste that line as well, com.google.gms.google services, and you can see com.android.application is already present in our application, so no need to use of that, so just include that line is okay. Now we have to add the further line, so under the dependencies section, copy that line and come here, paste it here, and just copy that line as well, and under the dependencies here you have to paste that. Okay, and next. So after that you have to go to the project settings, not the project settings, sorry, you have to go to the authentication, get started. Now you have to click to the phone and enable this, and you have to now give a sample but valid mobile number, otherwise that will not work. So I give a sample but valid mobile number. Now you can give a sample verification code here, it's a 6-digit number. After that, what you have to do, you go to the project settings. Now the project settings is required here. Here you have to give the SHA fingerprint. So what we have to do, we have to first come here, and in the project we have to start the Gradle build. So in the Android Studio you can click open for editing in Android Studio, and you can see the Gradle build operation is running now. So the Gradle build task is completed now. You can close that window as well. And after that, we have to go to the terminal. Now we have to go to the Android folder at first. And now we have to generate the SHA and SHA1 and SHA 256 actually we have to find out. So what we can do. So here the SHA1 and SHA 256 key is generated. So just copy the SHA1 key. Come here, add fingerprint, paste it here, save it here. Come back to here, copy the SHA 256 key as well. Come here, add the fingerprint, paste it here, save it here. Okay. Now you can download the Google services.json. It is good to go. So it is downloaded Google services.json. So open that Android folder in the Explorer, Android app, and I paste it here. After that, you can start the Gradle build operation again. It's totally your choice, but the running the Gradle build operation after adding the Google services.json is recommended. So let's come to the next step. Now you have to start the making this decent screen as well, because we are not focusing too much on the screen because here the functionality playing a major role. So minimize the Android folder, come to that library folder, under the screen folder, make a new file. Come to the main.dat at first, delete all. So this is some sort of basic code we use for every Flutter project almost, and call that include from here. Now we have to initialize the Firebase app, Firebase.initialize app, and it is coming from the Firebase core package. So this will be a await function, and for using the await function we have to write the async and literally to say itself a future. And when we run anything before that run app, we have to must use. So the Firebase will be initialized here, and now we have to come that screen, phone number taking screen. So here you have to make the decent UI screen. We are not focusing too much on the UI part because the app is focused on the functional part as well. You can make your own UI as your own flavor. So here what we done, we under that column here we take the phone number taking section. This is a normal text field where some basic information is given and some basic decoration. After that we give a sufficient space, and then we make a continue button where the that is a elevated button, and the functionalities when we click that button will come very soon. Okay, so after that we have to do one thing. We go to the screen folder. Under the screen there is a new file we have to make, and that will be the OTP verification screen. Now here what we have to do, we have to go to the import material dot make a stateful widget. So that's the basic screen is completed. Now we have to just focus when the OTP will be come and when we send the request to the Firebase. So for that we have to make a init state here, and we have to call some methods from here. Here we have to declare a variable is code sent. So when the process is completed, the code is sent, and that will manipulate the value. And here you have to call just below the init state, so what that init state here and on phone auth. So what we have to do here, we have to check with the method that phone verification is completed or not. So we use Firebase auth here, and we have to make that method on verification completed. So okay, so here the phone auth credentials will become. So if you want to print it, you can print it here. Now you have to check if the verification is failed. That will be maintained through a method. So there's the method on verification failed. That will be not is port sent. Sorry, this will be is loading or not, because whenever the registration of phone not completed, we can't make it is loading false. So by default it will be false, but we have to start that. So when we come in that part, so if mounted say state is loading, and the loading will be started. Okay, and when the on verification will be failed, so on verification failed, that will be so what for what reason the verification is failed. Okay, now we have to handle a method where we check if the code is sent or not. Before that we have to take another variable for the verification ID as well. So for the verification ID, once the OTP is sent to the device, there will be a return for the verification ID that will be taking part when we matching the OTP. Okay, so that's why we have to take the verification ID as a param. And for the code sent, what we can do, we make a new method here. So that's the code send method. So when the code send method is come, the verification ID will be so here, and the loading will be false because the code is sent to the device of that particular number. After that, we have to check if the code send time is over or not. For that, we have to use that method phone code auto retrieval timeout. So that's the method, and now we have to use all that methods under verify phone number that is present under Firebase auth. Okay, so what we can do to come here, write Firebase auth, and we have to initialize the Firebase auth dot instance. Now come back here. So what we can do, we can write Firebase auth dot verify phone number, and here you can see all the mentions method name we are used here is taking automatically because the name is similar. Okay, so you have to pass some extra parameter here, that will be the phone number. So you can give the phone number as well, and you can give the timeout for when that process will be expired with after a time span. So here when the code is sent, come to that method and the loading false and the verification ID will be set here. Okay, so now come to that part on press. So when we press that on verify OTP, we have to first take OTP code and OTP controller dot text dot trim. So what the trim method is doing, so the string without any leading and trailing white space. So if there is any white space, that will be removed. Okay, now we have to write phone auth provider dot credential, and we have to pass the verification ID here and the OTP code here that we print here. Okay, now Firebase auth, and we have to now sign in with credentials, and that will be the auth credential. And then so if it is come here, so that means the phone authentication successful. If there is any error came during that process, so the error will be triggered here and we have to show the error. So what we can do, we have to write error.toString. Okay, and we can make it more suitable, just like make a new screen, and this is a simple screen. So when that is phone authentication successful, then now we have forget to install one more package. This is loading overlay. Close it, come back here, OTP verification screen. Wrap the scaffold with loading overlay, and we have to pass some parameter here. So you have to pass the loading parameter that we mentioned here, and this is some simple color, and we make a circular progress indication when the loading is operating there. Okay, now you have to come to the phone number taking screen section. +91. So this is the country code for India. So if you are not belonging from India, use your own country code of your country. OTP verification screen and the phone number, and we have to give the phone number with the country code. So here we write the country code and then the phone controller dot text. Okay, so that country code and then the phone number of 10 digits is present here, and that will redirect to that OTP verification screen, and under that all the performance will be performed, and under that all the things will be performed there. Okay, so we can copy it from here, and we have to connect that in the main dot dot. So we have to import it from here. So under that main we call the phone number taking screen. So under that phone number taking screen, when that phone number is valid 10 digit with the country code, we forward to the next screen, OTP verification screen, and when the OTP verification screen, the verification is completed, it is forward to the base screen. Okay, so let's run the project and see if we make any mistakes or not. So guys, you can see in the screen that the app started, but the design is not looking good because we have to come that column to the center as well. So here we write under the phone number taking screen that, and we have to give a decent margin from both sides so that it will be looking decent. And we have to come to here, continue, and we have to give the color of the font as your white color so that it will be look good. Same case will be applied for the OTP verification screen. So I copied it from here, OTP verification screen, and there's the color. And also make a container here, and we can change some color here as well. So we improve some design so that it will be look somewhat decent. Sorry. So we can use the keyboard type as that will be type of phone, and the most important thing is that we only accept the digits only. Okay. And we so what it will do, it will take only the digit, no other things apart from the digit. So we copy the input formatters from here, come here, and here also we can paste it here. So okay, so it will take only the digits. So I think we are good to go. So please now focus on the mobile screen. In the here I give this device phone number, and I continue here. So here some loading is going on while code is sent. So it is using in the debug mode. So this is automatically checked. When in the release mode, that check will not happen. It is using for the debug mode and for the first time of the device. That's the port is came. I copied it from here and I paste here, and now I verify it. So we are logged in. So we successfully done phone authentication in Flutter. Hope you enjoy this video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. My next video will come to the next week. Till then, stay safe, and I will surely catch you up in the next one.